A breakout gives you evidence that the market is about to change direction from the bullish trend to the bearish trend.
So guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we're going to be dealing with the um uptrend, right? The uptrend. Note that in my last class or tutorial, I talked about the horizontal trend line and the support and the resistance level. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the uptrend, right? The uptrend and the downtrend. So we're going to be dealing with this uptrend, right? That you usually find the swing highs and swing lows, where you find supply and demand, right? So stick with me as we journey into the video. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button so that whenever I drop a video like this, you'll be notified and learn something valuable, right? So let's get into the business.
So guys, we are going to be starting with using the board to give you a pictorial representation of how an uptrend looks like. Okay, thereafter I will now go to the chart and give you a perfect example of how the trend looks like. All right, now in this tutorial we are going to be talking about the uptrend. Note, we have talked about the horizontal trend line because we have three types of trend lines to dwell on. And the first one I talked about in my previous video is the horizontal trend line, also known as the consolidating or ranging or sideways market. All right, whereby you noticed support and the resistance level. Right, this is the type of market you notice the support and the resistance level. So if you have not watched that video, I would advise you to make reference to that video and understand it deeply. So we're going to be talking about the uptrend in this video. All right, the uptrend. The uptrend is also known as the bullish trend. All right, the bullish trend, where buyers are the one who are in control of this type of market. They are the one who are in dominance of this market. Right, they are the one pushing the price to one direction. It is the type of market whereby the market is gaining demand and thereby increasing price. Like we are told that the higher the demand for a product, the higher the price. So you see the price dominating, increasing above the previous um price. Okay, the market always increase above the previous price. It is the type of trend line you notice higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, and each high is higher than the previous high, each low is higher than the previous low. This type of trend line is known as the what? The uptrend or the bullish trend. All right, so let's see how it is represented on the chart. First of all, I would like to use this to explain to you first before going to the chart. All right, so in the uptrend you notice the movement like this, that every single high is going above the previous one. Every single high is going above the previous one, and every single low is going above the previous low. Right, now in an uptrend you see a swing high and a swing low, a swing high and a swing low, a swing high, 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 a swing low. Right, you see, it is also known as a place whereby demand comes here and supply comes here. Demand comes here and supply comes here. Demand starts here, supply starts here. Right? Demand starts here, supply starts here. Demand starts here, supply starts here. So the higher the demand, the higher the price. The higher the demand, the higher the what? The price. Now, the perfect way to understand this is that the market is the type of market that you see. Sorry, let me adjust this thing. So it is the type of market you see higher highs, which is HH, represented in H, higher highs, right? Higher highs, H. Now we also see what HL, which is the higher low, right? HL, higher low, right? Higher low. Now, this type of market, you see, in a bullish trend or an uptrend, you see what? Higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. And you could notice that every single high is higher than the previous what? High. Every single low is higher than the previous what? Low. Every single high higher than the previous high. Every single low is higher than the previous what? Low. To tell you that this is a perfect representation of how a bullish trend looks like, of how an uptrend looks like. That the higher the price, the higher the higher the demand, the higher the price. You see the price making series of highs. Each high is being each high is always higher than the previous what? High. And each low is always higher than the previous low. Right? That's why we call it what? A bullish trend or a an uptrend, where buyers are the one who are in total control or dominance of this market, right? They are the one who are in total control or dominance of this market. All right, so let me clean these things so that we can take some example. Now we could see that the market, if I'm to draw a line, you could see that the market been making um has making what? Higher highs. You could see how the market has been moving. That means if this thing has to come down, it has to get to this place, move up, touch here, move up, touch here, right? To tell you that this line that we have drawn is a perfect example of what? An uptrend or a bullish trend, whereby buyers are the one who are in dominance or in control of this market. The market is always making higher highs and higher lows, higher than the previous high and higher than the previous low. Now, this market can also make a reversal. And how it makes reversal? This is when the market was breaks below the previous low. Let's take example of how it looks. Now, this type of market, for instance, is moving up, right? This market is moving up, right? Now, we have to understand something, that a market that is moving up or making a bullish or a downtrend can also what? Break below, right? It can also break below the previous higher low. And whenever it breaks the previous lower low, the market just comes and then breaks below this trend line. This type of break is known as a bearish breakout, right? It's known as a bearish breakout. This type of market signals a reversal. It signals a reversal, telling you that the market is about to make a change, about to change the narrative of the trend. And for us to believe this, there's what we call a retest. That means the market must make a retest before we can confirm that this market is a true breakout, right? A bearish breakout. And what is a retest? A retest is like something that gives you more convincing evidence or more convincing confirmation that the market is about to signal a reversal, is about to change the narrative of the uptrend to a downtrend. Now, when the market breaks below this line, it has to come to this zone, right? It has to come to this zone and then reject, create a resistance region here, and then start moving downward, forming what? A downtrend or a bearish trend. This type of market is a type of market that signals what? a reversal or a bearish reversal, right? So it is called a breakout or a bearish breakout. And for us to know or see it as a true bearish breakout, we have to see the market come here, make a retest in this place, and become and create a resistance whereby the market starts moving downward. It starts moving, creating a downward move, whereby we now see it as a type of market whereby sellers are not the one who are in dominance or in control of this type of what market, right? Now, also take note that there can be a fake breakout, what we know as a fake out. All right. Now, for instance, the market can make a fake out in the sense that if the breakout happens and then it now comes and break above this line again and starts moving upward, it is called what? A fake out or a fake breakout. Because normally or practically, we are not supposed to see the market break down and then start breaking up again and start moving upward. No, we are supposed to see it this way, that the market breaks and then retest in this region and then start going downward, to say that or to confirm that this market has broken this line and has been able to create and has been able to form a retest and then start moving in the downside, to the downside, right? So if it happens that the market breaks below this line, sorry, if the market breaks below this line and then is moving upward, it is called what? A fake breakout. So always wait for what? The market to retest. Wait for the market to retest. That means wait for the market to give you more evidence or confirmation that yes, this is a true breakout. Because some breakout that break below and then start moving upward is called what? A fake breakout. It is meant sometimes or manipulated to deceive traders to believe that this market has broken below the trend line or broken below the previous higher lows and is about to start moving downward. Whereas not knowing that this type of breakout is meant to induce or trick or deceive impatient traders to enter the market and start placing a sell order. This is how they grab their money or they make them make some losses. All right. So that's why we are always advised to always wait for breakout. I mean, a retest. A retest is like a what? A confirmation, a convincing evidence that the market has been able to what? Um, make a retest. Sorry, the market has been able to make a retest by reacting in this zone and they start moving downward. That's why we call it a bearish breakout. So be careful so that you will not be a scapegoat or someone who will be used as liquidity, right? So always be careful. This is how a bullish trend looks like, all right? This is how a bullish trend looks like, all right? Now you could see something here. You could notice something in this place, in this chart now, that the market was what? Ascending. It was what? Making higher highs and higher lows, right? It was making a bullish movement whereby buyers are the one who are in control of this type of market. Now, what can you notice in this type of chart? In this line, you could see that the market was making what? Higher highs, higher lows, 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 higher highs. You consider how the market has been trending upward to show that this market is a what? Is a bullish trend, whereby the category of traders who are in control of this market are the buyers. Okay, they are the buyers who are the one controlling this type of what? Market, right? You could see how the market was moving. And now what happened next? the market signaled a bearish reversal by breaking below the previous higher lows, and then it started moving downward. That means sellers have taken over from the what? The buyers. Now, what happened here? The market came down here. When the market broke this zone, right? It came here, made a retest here, right? Made a retest here, and then it started moving down, right? You could see how the market started moving, right? You could see it. You could see how the market was moving. So this place that the market made a retest is what gave us evidence that yes, this chart or this trend um, really signaled what? A bearish reversal. A bearish reversal where we see um, sellers dominating the what? The market. We see sellers dominating the market after the what? The breakout, right? We see sellers dominating the market after the breakout, right? Now, the market became a bearish movement, right? The market became what? A bearish movement. Can you see? It started going down, right? It started moving down from an uptrend to a downtrend. Not until we now found this trend, now broke this line again. Can you see what we are seeing? The market broke this trend, this downtrend again, and started moving upward. Can you see? From an uptrend toward a downtrend, from an uptrend to a downtrend. This is how the chart moves. This is how the chart moves, okay? That's what for bullish and bearish breakout, right? So market can signal a direction, a reversal by first of all breaking out and then forming a retest. So that retest is what gives you evidence. That retest is what gives you what? Evidence that the market is about to what? To change direction. A breakout gives you evidence that the market is about to change direction from the buying, from the bullish trend to the bearish trend. All right. So that's that for the types of trend, right? So next time we are going to be talking about the key zones like order block, right? Supply and demand, and liquidity areas, right? That is what we are going to be talking about in our next um, tutorial, all right? So thank you for watching to this end. And if you are able to watch to this end, please um, give a like and also drop a comment if you have any question to ask, all right? So thank you guys. See you in my next YouTube video.